But let's talk about Home Alone. It's a Christmas movie, a favourite for families, and the star Macaulay Culkin, who played Kevin McAllister in the 1990 holiday classic, he wants to have another sequel. He's raised the idea of him being either a widower or a divorcee. He said, I'm raising a kid and all that stuff. I'm working really hard and I'm not really paying enough attention, and the kid is kind of getting miffed at me, and then I get locked out. Dee Dee, it could work. I mean, people love to revisit these classics and reimagine them.
I actually disagree that it could work, because in the original movie, Kevin was a very clever kid and the two robbers who were trying to get him were just a pair of numbskulls. So are we supposed to believe that Kevin as an adult is dumber than his own child? So the basic premise of it wouldn't work. The really terrifying thing about this story is that Macaulay Culkin was speaking about this at some sort of a tour he's doing to mark the, get this, 35th anniversary of the Home Alone movie coming out. I
That
don't know
makes
where
me
that
feel
time
terrible.
went.
Obviously, it came out before I was born, but, you know, that's let's move on. Rebel Wilson, Australian actress Rebel Wilson, has been accused of orchestrating a smear campaign against one of the producers of her directorial debut film, The Deb. It's alleged Wilson was behind a series of websites where her producer, Amanda Ghost, is painted as a sex trafficker and described as the Indian Ghislaine Maxwell. Now, Rebel Wilson sat down with 60 Minutes, Australian 60 Minutes, and she denied the claims. Have a look.
I don't know whether those texts are real. I don't know where they came from. I read the websites. I think it was very interesting what was on there. And I might have gossiped about it to a couple of friends, but...
Well, the allegation is that you did more than that you actually pointed your followers on Instagram to those websites, that you ensured that associates of Amanda Ghost were made aware of the websites, that you posted on the Deb Instagram.
I don't have any memory of doing that, no.
Is it you don't remember it, but is it possible that you did that?
I don't believe so, no.
I do wonder why she agreed to this interview. I don't think she looks great. How do you see it? Because I don't know, if I was advising her, I would say do not say a word and just ignore this and hope it goes away as quick as it arrived.
Exactly. And I do think with a lot of legal cases, the best thing, and a lot of lawyers will say this, the best thing to do is just shut up and let the thing go through court. And if you're confident in your standpoint or where you stand in the case, then you would be quiet and let it just play through the courts. Whereas we've seen Rebel bob up on Instagram. She's got about 11 million followers and she's released statements on there. She's now done this 60 Minutes interview. The websites, we don't know who was behind those, but it seems that there's a lot of information coming from her side of things. There are two separate cases. There's this one involving 3 producers and then a separate one involving one of the actresses from the thing. And we have to be very careful because these cases are still yet to come before the court. But I'm a little like you, I'm a little sceptical about the fact that Rebel has got so much to say ahead of it being tested in a court of law.
And we're going to be particularly careful because Rebel Wilson is also litigious and she's had a couple of big wins over the years. So we'll let the courts decide who did what. Dee Dee Dunleavy, thank you so much for your time tonight.